Hi guys, in this video you will learn everything you need to get the most out of DomCop's Guru Plan. If you have not already watched the two videos on how to use the newbie and power plan, please pause this one right now. Click on the links below, watch both those videos and then come back, as this one will talk about the features that exist only in the Guru Plan and are not available in the newbie and power plan. The Guru Plan gives you access to a personal expired domain crawler. Using this crawler, you can scrape any website online. The crawler will find all broken links from that website and figure out if the domain it points to is available to be purchased. If any available domain is found this way, the crawler will get all the metrics for the domain and show it in your crawler section. Note that unlike the expired, and archive sections, domains that are shown in the crawler section are only shown to you because your crawlers found these domains only for you. To start using the personal expired domain crawler, you need to set up a crawl job. This basically tells the crawlers which websites are to be crawled along with different settings that tell the crawlers how to do its job. There are 4 types of crawl jobs that you can create. First one is called the complete website crawl. The complete website crawl job is the most basic type of job. This job assumes you have a list of websites that you would like to crawl. You can enter up to 500 different websites in a single crawl job. The crawl depth tells the crawler how deep to crawl the website. Let's say you crawl the homepage of CNN.com with a crawl depth of 1. The crawler will scrape the homepage, find all the internal links to CNN.com from the homepage and crawl each of those pages as well. Let's assume that the homepage links to 50 other pages at CNN.com. In this case, the crawl depth of 1 means that the crawler will only crawl 51 pages and then stop crawling that website. Now, if you created the job with a crawl depth of 2, the crawler will scrape the homepage, then the 50 internal pages, and will scrape all the internal pages that are linked to from those 50 pages. Let's say each of those pages link to 30 other internal pages. In this case, the crawler will scrape the homepage, then the 50 pages linked from the homepage, then the 30 pages linked to by each of the 50 pages. This means 1 plus 50 plus 30 times 50 equals 1,551 pages. As the crawl depth increases, the number of pages crawled will increase. The crawler will make sure not to crawl duplicate pages. So if the website only has 100 unique pages, the crawler will only crawl the total 100 pages and then stop. You can also ensure that the crawler only crawls a maximum of a certain number of pages per job. This is done by the max pages to crawl setting. Once these many pages are crawled, the crawler will stop crawling sites in that job, irrespective of how many other sites are still left to be crawled. Similar to the maximum pages to crawl setting is the max time to crawl setting. This setting provides a maximum amount of time any crawl job can be crawled for. Note that the time starts only when a job is started and not when a job is created. The second kind of crawl job is the keyword search crawl. In a keyword search crawl, you can specify a list of keywords that you want to target. The crawler will scrape Google for those keywords and create a list of websites from the top 10 to 20 results shown. You can specify whether the results are to be shown for a specific country, language, or based on a certain date. For example, results from 1998. Internally, once the crawler creates a list of websites from scraping Google, this crawl job will work exactly the same as the website crawl job. The third type of crawl job is the reverse website crawl job. In a reverse website search crawl, you can specify a list of competitor websites. The crawler will find all those backlinks to those websites and create a massive list of all the websites linking to your competitors. Once again, like the keyword search crawl job, internally, once the crawler creates a list of websites that link to your competitor, this crawl job will work exactly the same as the website crawl job. The fourth kind of crawl job is the niche website crawl job. This is a good option for those of you who don't have a list of websites, competitors, or keywords and want to get started finding domains in a specific niche. At DomCop, we maintain a large set of websites categorized by separate niches which have a high majestic trust flow and MOZ domain authority. When you select a niche, in the niche website crawl, the crawler picks up a number of websites from our maintained list and starts crawling them. These are websites that are in your niche that you specified and have high majestic and MOZ metrics. Once you've created a crawl job, your crawlers will immediately start working on it. One important thing to note, guys, is that one crawler can only scrape one website at a time. So if you have purchased the largest Guru plan with 50 crawlers, you should have at least 50 websites that can be crawled simultaneously. There are no limits to the number of crawl jobs you can create. Many of our Guru Plan 3 customers create a dozen or so jobs, each with a few hundred websites, and then let the 50 crawlers work on them. As the crawlers find domains, you will start seeing them appear in the crawler section. These domains will initially show a clock icon in place of the metrics, as the metrics are pulled only once the domain is found to be available. However, in a few minutes, you should start seeing all those metrics for the domains as well. So now let's talk about the crawler dashboard. This is a screen you will check frequently. The crawler dashboard gives you an idea of how well the crawlers are working and whether they are finding domains for you. At the top, you can see the total crawl jobs that are running and how many have been paused and completed. Then you see the total number of pages that have been crawled, how many total available domains were found, and how many of the crawlers are currently being used. Below this, in the table, you have statistics that tell you how things have been doing for today, yesterday, this week, this month, and last month. The pages crawled is the total number of pages that all your crawlers have scraped in a specific time period. The links checked is the total number of broken links that were found scraping the pages. The domains found is the total number of unique domains that were found from a broken link, while the available domains is the total number of unique available domains that can be registered right away. These stats depend on the total number of crawlers that you have. However, even more important are the sites that you crawl. Many customers end up crawling the same authority sites like CNN.com or Huffington Post and don't find any domains. This is because these sites are stripped clean. We suggest that you scrape websites that have decent authority in your specific niche. For the best results, you can ignore those that are on the absolute top in terms of authority, as you can be sure that hundreds of SEOs are already scraping those. Finally, guys, let me explain how we check domain availability. We currently use APIs from Dynadot and Namecheap to check whether the domains are available to register. Unfortunately, these two registrars only support specific set of domain extensions. If you want to find out whether our API can check the availability of certain extensions, you can do so simply by a simple search on both Dynadot and Namecheap. If neither of them supports our extension, then our crawler will not be able to check its availability. That said though, there is still one way where you can view domains that we are unable to check the availability of. If you click on the settings at the top right corner and then click on the My Account page at the bottom, you will find one setting called Crawled Domain Setting. Here you can choose to view domains that we were unable to check due to the lack of an API to do so. By default, we only show domains that we can confirm are available, but this option gives you the ability to view all domains that we found and then check directly with the registrar of your choice that support the domain extension. Alright guys, that is all I have for you today for the Guru Plan. Thank you so much for watching. Once more, feel free to send us any questions you may have at support@domcop.com. Happy domain hunting! Bye!